Okay, why is that not capturing? There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I don't fully remember what we have to do next, or if we're able to catch the Pokemon, but I guess we can find out. You. It's like, look over here, it's the red orb, calm down. No good. No spreading. Okay, do I just fight them both? Is that the deal? I fight them both, I catch them both? We're fighting, Groudon and Kyogre, two nations. Bashing each other, control. Oh, okay. I'm glad I talked to Steven because I was like, what am I supposed to do? Apparently come here. Oh, well, happy birthday, Lich. I honestly didn't, like, I didn't even remember today was my affiliate anniversary until, Twitch told me. But happy birthday, Lich. Hope you have a good birthday, man. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking this? You already know. Feel like we could just have this conversation while walking, Steven. But how you doing, Lich? How is your Saturday? Or I guess I should say Saturday/birthday. Okay, here we are. Inside you will find someone named Wallace. I think you have what it's needed to help him. Okay. Wallace. Ah, so you are Rosnell. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sutopolis, but something came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor, Juan, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There's one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It is said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. I got this entire week paid off, nice, and it is nice to not have to worry about work for a few. Yeah, that's fair. And thanks for going well so far. Hell yeah, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Also, nothing beats a week-long vacation, other than an even longer vacation. It's like, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you please tell me. I'm gonna say Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Russell, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Oh. He said we, but only he went. Yeah, so that's fine. Alright, we already have a Zubat. It's level 30. I'll at least give it a cut. I've been alright. Or at the very least, as alright as one can be. All things considered. Alright. Well, lucky for us, chat, I know for a fact that I went to the Sky Pillar, which is, I think, right here-ish? Either way. Let's take a quick fly, and we will, head towards old Sky Pillar. I must have skipped some. I thought I did all the fights here. Whatever. Let's Mega Drain you, and we can Dragon Claw you. Alright, that works for me. Boom, boom. Tentacle, we don't care because it's only level 14. Not unless it has it starts with the 3. I don't care. Sky Pillar. Over this way. And it's like, I know it was like generally up at some point. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. Yeah, thanks. It's like, I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Rosnell, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. Alright, well, so I take it we're going to catch Rayquaza, and then we'll deal with the Groudon and Kyogre, or are we just like getting Rayquaza to go beat up on his children? This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Rosnell, Rayquaza should be further up ahead from here. I'm worried about Sidopolis. I've got to go back. Everything's in your hands now. There you go. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save here just in case. But if we have the option to catch, like, because I think we only get one chance to catch Rayquaza, Groudon, and everything, so we need to do it like first try type of deal. I thought we caught a Sableye already. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm gonna try a Mega Drain. Alright, I'm gonna do one more Mega Drain, because let's pretty much as long as we don't crit, we're fine. Bag. We're saving the Master Ball specifically for the roaming legendary, because I think there's only going to be the one in this. We'll just call him Gem. I want to get my Game Boy fixed so I can play the older Pokemon. Honestly, I don't know if it'll be cheaper to get your Game Boy fixed, or it's like you might be able to find like maybe a cheap one at like a garage sale or a flea market or something. But either way, I would keep an eye out. Alright, actually, let's just run. Because what I'm going to do is going to put Kurama out first, so they can get some levels as we go through. Do I have the right bike? I do have the right bike, good. Oh, because actually, I need to physically drop down here anyways. That's why that's specifically there. I don't need to drop again, because I gotta keep going up anyways. Alright, anything hiding on these rocks? No. But I will say, like, taking the time to play through a lot of the older games, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Alright, watch out for clay dolls, apparently. My god. Medicine. I don't want to drop a hyper. I was gonna say I got a bunch of supers anyways. Alright, are we at the tip top? We are at the tip top. Alright. Alright, save one more time. Alright, we are going to save scum this until we officially get until we catch Rayquaza, because I'm assuming we have to catch him and not just wake him up, but I don't know, I don't want to be wrong. Either way, I don't want to miss out because it's like I want to get all the achievements. Oh. Okay. Guess back to Sidopolis. It's a screen is broke, and my cousin gave it to me when I was a kid, so it's special. Got it. Plus, from what I understand, it's one of the first gen Game Boy Advance's SPs. So to gotcha. It's the scene from the opening, guys. Oh my god. But yeah, I definitely get that. Especially if it's got some sentimental value. Definitely take the time to get that repaired then. And with the power of airlock, right? That's what Rayquaz's ability is, airlock. Alright, I guess I gotta go talk to the two jackassers. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Ha 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 ha. Maybe we were trying to do what we were trying to do, something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. Right? So the super ancient Pokemons weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless schemes and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again, as if nothing happened. Okay, bye. Russell, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Sidopolis, no, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. HMO7. Hey, got an achievement for that. Oh, right, because it's getting all the HMs. That makes sense. And it looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone some way. Yep, orbs. Okay. Alright, Alright, we got 2 solid Pokemon for the upcoming gym. Can I teach Waterfall to anybody other than Marshtomp? Nope, it is just Marshtomp. What are we looking at here? It'd literally be getting rid of either Mudshot or Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam's a little bit too valuable. I think Mudshot would be the one to go, but I guess I can hold on training, teaching it to anybody. Because maybe if I can go find, I might have to Google it, but maybe I go move Deleter, get rid of Dive, put on Waterfall, because I feel like that would work better overall for Swampert's setup. Have somebody else specifically for Dive that I can just switch in and out as I need to. I think that might make more sense because I don't think there's much more diving in the game at this point. And I know the old ones are fucked. Played yellow, red, emerald, and the blue one. Don't remember that one. Okay. Yeah, the blue one that obviously isn't just blue would be sapphire. Because it goes red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald. Alright, oh, did you switch to ice? Alright, maybe Kurama's gonna be our best bet here. Alright, well, let's find out. Oh, well, never mind. I'm gonna have to just go. Oh, right. You have to... I remember what the deal with this is. It's all about... Okay, so you are a water gem. Alright. Alright, Ball's Life, get go. Okay, it's ice themed for the whole thing. Alright, Ball's Life is at the very least going to be much better off no matter what if they do happen to throw out any ice shenanigans. I mean, I guess the nice thing is if any ice comes out, one solid Sky Uppercut will do the trick. So long as I don't have to do the puzzles again, I really don't care about... shit, I already went too far. Oh my god, there's so many. We'll just shockwave through all of our problems. Oh yeah, did I never go pick up Thunderbolt? I must have never went to go pick up Thunderbolt. Okay. Alright, we're 100% after we get through getting out of, you know, the trainer dungeon. We're gonna go pick up a Thunderbolt because it's gonna be so much more useful. I put Thunderbolt on this little bastard, and I'm assuming I'm one-shotting everything. I probably should have hit Spark there, just save PP, but whatever. I might be able to do a double battle, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, if that was Thunderbolt, Azurill would die. Alright, that Azurill must have had either crazy Spadi or I just got the worst roll on Shockwave ever. Good stuff. Corphish, great Pokemon. I remember really enjoying Corphish overall. I was gonna say I'll take a solid roughly half bit of damage there. All right, just to make sure we are safe. Okay, never mind. All right. So we're probably gonna just leave one gym here. I think it's there. Some of these are just more set up to specifically set up a double battle if you fall through at the right spot, but otherwise, no. All right, so we're missing out on one. Okay, and that one's set up for a double battle pretty much no matter what, which is good. I feel like they could have done better about that. Right, good stuff. Alright. Let's see. Fly. And it's the things up the vending machines up top, right? And we can heal once we get back. We gotta go up one more. Thunderbolt. Perfect. All right. All right. Spark technically slightly stronger than Shockwave, but I like having something that won't miss. Swift is just a good kind of bit of coverage for if we run out of, like, if we run into something that's ground, and then same with like rollout. So I will get rid of Spark. Because let's be real, T-Bolt gonna... Alright, it will not let me use Fly on top of the building, even though, let's be real, that should just work. I don't know why they're like, yeah, you know what, you can't fly from the top of a building, that's silly, but, you know, traveling from city to city, that's not a big deal. Alright, I think I'm safe in just, like, leaving the one trainer, unless, again, I mess up the the puzzle again, which could happen. And the whole reason why I messed it up in the first place was literally just me, just like bumping the thumbstick up a little bit too much. So we'll probably do everything by, excuse me, D-pad. Right, I'm just hoping that it's not going to make me go through everything again. It sure is. Cool. All right. Nope. Go to the okay. Puzzles are easy. Hey, Gadak. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary happy go lucky thing. You know what I mean. How's it going, Gadak? How's your Saturday? Alright, let me ask you, did you know? I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Yeah, that's about how my brain is right now. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader in my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let's begin with our match, shall we? Yeah, I remember Wallace being here. I don't much remember Juan until we started doing, what was it, Emerald Rogue, and then he started showing up. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? All right, Wish Cash about to come out. That's when we send out the Luigi. We get the Mega Drain. So okay, I think that said Corsola, so we're gonna bring out the orb. Celio, you know what? Same difference. Alright, we follow up with Shockwave. Follow up with the second Shockwave. Alright, everybody is now at level cap. I saw G, Golduck. I was like, Goldeen? No, yeah, of course it's Golduck. Okay. That one waterfall. Oh my god. Product. I'm gonna swap in Luigi here. And I'm gonna hit a Sky Uppercut. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna murder. Okay, I was not expecting a hyper right there, but Sky Uppercut, but easy. Alright, Kingdra's about to come out. I'm gonna take a risk with goggles. That's because I know Twister's not gonna be. Ha ha! Get out of here, bitch! Okay. Gym 6. Awful. Like, just genuinely, like, how did you build out this team? And it's like, what in the world is this? Gym 7. Absolutely, probably worst gym in the fucking game. Like, oh my god, so difficult. This one? Last gym? Who gives a fuck? This ain't shit. Like, I knew I was putting up goggles for a risk. But I was like, you know what? It's like, let's see how this goes. It goes incredibly well. Rain badge. Having the rain badge shall assure you, the full obedience of all your Pokemon to your every command. The rain badge will also allow you to use the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water. And so that you never forget the battle we share, take this. DMO3. Also a bunch of achievements. Water Pulse. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need Water Pulse. Like, getting Water Pulse this late in the game feels kinda useless. Alright, so I guess theoretically we just go to the Elite Four now? Start making our way there? Because unless someone's like decides to give me a call and to like, hey, you want to go do this, that, or the other thing instead? Because I'm assuming. Because I guess the next big question is, because again, it's been a while since I've actually played through Emerald. But I'm guessing at this point, I theoretically could probably go and talk to, see if I can't find the Groudon and all that. Cave of Origins, Passing Crisis, South. Okay. Alright, let's try one thing before we start making our way over to the Elite Four. No, so I want to see if essentially Groudon and Kyogre went back to their homes. And by their homes, I mean like where they were awoken from. Other than that, I would imagine I need to get the orbs back? But do I get that like in general? I do not remember like the order of operations here. But I guess at the very least, let's see if we can get Groudon and Kyogre. Get those at least off of our list. And like I said before, because we're doing this like Nuzlocke, and I put it in quotations because we've already lost our Nuzlocke twice at this point. Well, technically multiple times over, but we lost it to Gyms 6 and 7. So I'm like, you know what? Oh, right, we're actually going to be running into things. Alright, we'll have the Swamp Man take care of all of our problems here. But yeah, if we can get Groudon and Kyogre, that would be cool. If not, it's whatever. But the biggest thing is going to be if we can't catch him the first time, then they won't count as actually usable. I'm only going to save scum them to make sure we get the achievement. Because from what I've seen on retro achievements is they are missable, which tells me that they are not programmed yet to come back if you accidentally kill them. But maybe we get lucky. And we can get like Groudon and or Kyogre on the team. I feel like they would be really good additions, mostly because, you know, they're legendary. I'm assuming it's all the way down, right? I can't. It's honestly been so long since we've been here. I don't. Wow. Wow. Medicine. Or paralyzed heals. I can go with that. I know we also have to be kind of cheap with our money for now. Okay, I would have. Was that not where? Or is it down here? Oh yeah, through here. I was like, I thought that little lava pool was supposed to be where Groudon was. No, it's a little bit further ahead. Yeah, y'all keep using self-destruct. I'm cool with that. It makes the fight go slightly faster because then I don't have to wait for y'all. have an escape rope. Alright, we've already gotten 2 levels for Kip. Learning Earthquake? Yeah, get rid of Mudshot now. Scary Face? Nah, we don't care about Scary Face. Alright, so I am 1,010%. Alright, there is no grab on here. Alright, do I have an escape rope? Speaking of. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, I'm assuming it'll come up later. At this point, I have to assume it will come up later. I guess from Moss Deep it'll be technically easier. Throwing wet dirt or making the ground shake. Hard decision. Yeah. It... Alright, let me think. Alright, if we're gonna be doing a lot of water stuff, let's run ball. And yeah, I think we just start heading towards the thing. If something important's gonna come up where we need to actually, you know, do something, it'll yell at us for it. Oh wait, alright, while this goes through, let me look up real quick. Where's the move deleter? Alright, move deleter. Alright, move deleter, House Lily Cove. Ah, shit, we were like just there. Alright. Yeah, because we're gonna actually need to, we're gonna need to get rid of Dive, because Dive's not gonna be nearly as helpful. Like, I like the idea of Dive. I don't mind 2-turn moves where, like, 1 turn you, essentially become invulnerable for the most part, and then... like, you do an attack later. Like, I like things like Fly, I like things like Dig, Dive, like, solid moves, I enjoy them. That being said, having that as a specific HM and having it be honestly like a kind of small part overall when it comes to the uses of HMs, like it kind of feels bad. At least with, especially in later generations, Waterfall is honestly just a really solid water move in general, especially for those that are more of a physical attacker water type. So things like Kingler, Crawdaunt, Gyarados, they work a lot better with Waterfall than Surf, even though Surf is arguably, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, water move in general. Going down. Not level 30. I don't care about it. And I think we already fought everybody on the way over here. Alright, you're at least in an evolved form. I'll at least take you out, because yeah, 1400 experience, even only at level 27. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I'm trying to think, where were the other places where we could have used Waterfall? Oh, good. A place that we could just fly to. Alright, you guys got anything to say? Clawed your way up to the Pokemon League. Happy for you. Champion, get in touch. Okay, bye, Scott. Pokemon Pokemon League, Victory Road. Yep. Alright, let's do a quick heal. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Alright, we were only a half hour in. I'm going to go until roughly 2 o'clock, depending on how things play out. Alright, I'm putting Kip out front only because I'm assuming, yeah, we're just gonna say we're gonna go through a cave. Alright. Ooh, a Larian. Okay. Ice Beam? Frozen. Okay. Ice Beam again. Bag. Just don't kill yourself, buddy. That's all I ask. This little bastard's gonna kill himself, isn't he? Nope. Okay, cool. Nickname. Larry. Well, at the very least, that gonna be in addition to the team. That could be incredibly good for us. Alright, we got a fight there. I definitely don't know this Victory Road nearly as well as, like, Red and all that. I clicked Earthquake and then I went, wait, this thing might have Levitate. Alright, we got lucky. I didn't see what you were about to throw out. Muck, Earthquake again. Boys! Alright, Alright, just a Zubat, I should be able to use Ice Beam. Alright, that leads to nowhere, that's good to know. This, I probably could go for a waterfall there, but whatever. Nothing hang there. Alright, Hariyama shows up. Yeah. Okay, that crit probably mattered if I had to guess. Alright, let's find out, sir. The crit did matter. It mattered a whole lot. I shouldn't be double-clicking Surf there, to be honest, but whatever. Alright, and that's just... Okay, that all loops in together anyways. Alright. Break a waterfall here, right? Yeah, just a little Makuhita. Honestly, Victory Road Pokemon being... Ah, shit. I forgot about this. I thought this fight was later, to be honest, but I honestly forgot that it even existed. Hey, Wally. Yep, super surprised. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, Shine. Yep, not like I've been battling Pokemon on my way here. Ice Beam? 4 times! Get out of here. Everyone's getting experience. About to use Roselia. You know what? I got the answer for that. False Life. Delcatty. I got an answer for that too. I don't want Sandstorm. Alright, Gardevoir comes out. We send out the goggles. Because luckily, fairy types don't exist in this gen. Then we crunch. Future straight will be perfect. Alright, Magneton's gonna come out. I'm gonna keep Goggles out. Because I need someone to take the, I was gonna say the future, site, but, you know what? Never mind. Just doesn't happen. Wow, Russell, you are really strong after all. Yep, super strong, kid. It's like, I couldn't beat you today, Russell, but one of these days, I'll catch up to you. Whatever you say, Wally. Little bastard's not even gonna offer to heal up my Pokemon. How rude. Alright, Roselia comes out. We send out Garama. Power Dance means nothing. Get Flamethrowered. That being said, let's go ahead and top off right quick. There's no way I'm gonna make my way through there. I need someone that has flash. Alright, if anyone's not gonna realistically come with us, it's gonna be Goro. I don't remember. Well, I mean, Goro could be good against Steven. He is a steel type. Flash is Lord. That's what I like to see. Alright, heal up. I can't remember. Did we ever teach anybody Flash? Alright, so Goro, you are out only because I think if we're gonna like do any kind of swapping at any point, it's gonna be for you. Alright, if Wynot can use Flash, we're cooking, because let's be real, I'm never gonna put Wynot on the team. Not able, of course not. Of course not. Alright, from there... Alright. Our old Manetrike. We'll get rid of Spark, even though, again, it doesn't matter. Because Perma fainted. But that works. Now, theoretically, what I probably should do is I should probably just get one of the Pokemon that I would really consider using in the future. Teach it Flash so it gets the... So it gets Touch XP. So that way, it just at least levels up a little bit. What's over this way before I head through Ladderland? Because I'm assuming there's just some more stuff over here, but nothing of actual importance. Yeah, okay. Alright, now the real question is, what is level cap going to be? Because my guess is going to be 60. I'll use Surf on the Eldred because it's at least evolved. Alright, definitely not 57. Alright, Golbat comes out, we hit Surf. Surprised it's still alive. Ice Beam. Alright, did we get a low roll? No. Goggles hitting 55. Alright. Is there a point to actually moving that? Yeah, okay, there is. I will say leveling does seem to be going decently well. Again, mostly thanks to the extra XP, because, you know, game desperately needs it. Solid. Alright, 58. Still going. Again, my assumption is 60. I can't imagine we'll go much further than that. Oh, hey, look, a Mawile. Ah, shit, we're gonna need Rock Smash, aren't we? Alright. We might have to go back. We might have to swap someone else out. As much as Dynamic Punch would be really cool, only 5 PP and a 50% accuracy? Yeah, no. I'm gonna stick with Sky Upper Punch. Wait, so wait, I didn't need to be? Interesting. So I didn't need to teach the moves. Huh. I could have... Well, maybe Flash is just weird because of the fact that it doesn't, like, give you a prompt to activate it immediately. Okay, well, okay, we're fine. We still don't need Goro. Alright, so that's good information to know. You don't need to... Damn it. Okay, yes, that's just straight up fucked at this point. Cool. Thanks, game. Does that one direction lead me anywhere useful? Alright, still not 59. Alright, I'm assuming the upper way was just a quicker way to get here, I guess. Mawile comes out. We send out Kurama. Even though realistically we don't need to. Kadabra comes out. We send out Goggles. Okay, so no, that doesn't fully connect. Okay, interesting. Just out of curiosity, Water Ball? Still going after 60, interesting. Full restore will be nice. I mean, we're gonna be buying like literally a ton of those. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing this until the Kip man can't level up anymore. Then maybe we hit escape rope, switch out Kip for Goro, just so we can kind of get Goro leveling up as well. How dare you protect yourself? Okay, back-to-back protects now. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a triple protect go. Alright, so this takes us up to nowhere. Got it. Okay. Alright, 61's not the cap. Alright. At this point, it's gotta be 65, right? Might be taking a little bit of a risk here, but I was gonna say, I think Tropius is only technically scary if it has the, what, photosynthesis, and it's a sunny day out, which is what screwed us over in the 6th gym. Alright, so we can go up, but we can also go over more. We can also waterfall. Interesting. Alright, well, let's follow the waterfall first. Alright, nothing hiding over there. Got a trainer there hiding an item. I guess let's get the item. Yeah, not losing anyone. Whatever you say, buddy. Alright, let's see how Ice Beam does. Ice Beam does well enough. Goggles is 58. Kurama 58. About to use Electrode. Oh wait, I got the perfect Pokemon for that. Kadabra, we know the answer to this one. Not gonna lie, thought that would have killed, but whatever. Shift Tree is about to come out. Harama. I'm not gonna lie, little surprised you survived. Oh, probably because of the light screen. That makes more sense. Good times. Such a fun song. Skarmory comes out. Surf? Surf. Sableye. There's no actual super effective moves for Sableye in this game. Oh, 62. Okay, well. Huh, what an odd choice for... you know what, yeah. Goggles is probably like one of the next best mons you can choose to mess somebody up with. Okay. Claydol and Medicham. Okay. Okay, How do I want to do this? I think that'll work. That'll work. Hey, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary, Hunter. How you been? How you doing? Feel like it's been a minute. You are definitely the next most dangerous, but let's see. Alright, you're at least using Psychic on everything I want you to use Psychic on. Alright. Alright, you wasting a turn on healing that up, that's fine with me. Mirror Coat, never gonna actively try to use it. It's never gonna work for me. I just know. Alright. And it worked last time. Dragon Claw into Sky Uppercut. And of course, Sky Uppercut misses its, like, what, 10% chance to miss or something like that? Oh yeah, I think this is supposed to be the guy that is like a part of the family that like battles you right above like the 3rd gym, if I remember correctly. I think that's his deal. And he's all like, I'm sad because I can't handle the Pokemon League, but I don't want to go back home and disappoint my family because they all love battling so much. I'd heard that there was a tough little kid around. Do they mean you? Okay, maybe it wasn't this guy. I mean, I know he's like one of like the last trainers you run into. You know what? Earthquake. Wailord about to come out. Send out the Luigi. Make a drain, even though it won't. Wow. Okay, I thought it was going to at least do a little bit better than that. Uppercut. Uppercut. Mega Drain. Oh my god. Okay, what are you doing to me? Full confusion? Just... Oh my... Finally, my god. I don't think I've... Like, it's been a minute since I've seen full confusion. Alright, give me my health back. The fact that that didn't heal me to full is kind of wild. Alright, we got a ladder. Where's this lead? Oh, okay, that just wraps around to there. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, teaching Psychic to somebody? Okay, now this makes me question where did I miss somewhere to go? Alright, well, at this rate, everyone's going to be level capped before we get out of here, which is fine. Yeah, because that's just... We already did all that. So I guess we got to go back down? Maybe where I missed earlier? Because I couldn't have gone more down, right? No. Yeah, so it must have been because I messed up here. Which, I mean, I guess in a way that's good. Because now if I can teach Psychic to somebody, especially someone who has a solid special attack, I think we might be cooking. I think adding in Psychic somewhere will really up our coverage. Oh, that's 62 for you. Gonna start working on Luigi. I'm trying to think, who could I possibly add in right now? That might be a solid, like, choice to teach Psychic to. Like, do I even have anybody for that? I mean, I guess there's Sableye. But I don't know. I think Sableye might be more of a physical attacker. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the way I need to go. Alright, only the one. You using Psychic's scary. Alright, so we Mega Drain the Claydolls. Got it. Alright, another ladder, but I guess we should probably check and see. Alright, I'm not going to deal with the bats. Okay, PP up's cool. Please tell me this actually goes. This doesn't go anywhere! Also, I did not know there was a invisible item there. I just kind of went there and checked. I have no idea where to go now. I guess hop over the ledge. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I have no idea where this actually, like, drops us out at. Alright, you got another ladder. Oh, wait, that just puts us here. Okay. So wait, is this entire area worthless? Or am I missing something? Alright, let's... Because you can imagine having to go the way where Wally showed up. That has to be, this has to be the right way, right? So we explored all that. How dare you make me waste PP? Because, yeah, there's nothing up there. Wait, how do we get to there? Did I ever go up that way? So that connects to that, which there's a ladder to get to there. So that's where we gotta get to. Heyo, PX, how's it going, buddy? How is your... Actually, let's go heal and switch out Swampert, or at least switch out somebody so that way we can get Goro leveling up. But how's it going? How you doing? So Tarkov's like officially released? Is that terrible? No, I don't like hearing terrible. I don't want to hear that at all. But what's going on? What's got you? So here's the thing. All right. We will swap out Swampert. Alright, place you there. Alright, Tarkov update came at 12. Okay. I'm assuming 12 your time, not 12 my time, which is right now. Website's still down. You need to wipe your account in PvE, though, for the new content, which only works on the website. Well, that seems kind of a silly way. I'm assuming it's probably because like everybody who plays Tarkov is trying to do it right now, and they're overloading the servers. That would be my assumption. How dare you whirlwind me? But yeah, that does seem like an odd choice. Nah, the website's on me. Why? Like... Oh, okay, apparently this is just permanently flashed now. I could probably could just got rid of my nut tray. It's like 6. So yeah, someone's gonna have to explain to me why in the world did they think it was a good idea to put the website on maintenance right when things are being like what? Like I can only think like something went wrong somewhere and they had to take it down for maintenance, so that way things would work, but they're just really beansing it all up. No, that feels weird. That feels really weird. I can't imagine they would be that stupid to be like, oh, you know what's a good idea? Let's go ahead and put everything on maintenance, like right when we're gonna, you know, have to do something really important game-wise. So you're sitting here waiting for the damn website. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, okay, so this leads nowhere. We already know this. We have to be missing something somewhere. Period, end of story. That's all there is to it. I do not want to waste that many Mega Drains. It's not going to be worth it. Fuck, I got rid of Swampert because... God damn it. Nobody else on the team can surf. Alright, we got... Alright. Bag. Escape rope. Went to bed at like 8 this morning, got up at 11 again. Yeah, no, understandable. I'd be pretty pissed too. Like, don't tell me that an update's gonna be out at this time and then like the only way for the update to work is I need access to your website, and yeah, no, that just seems dumb. Alright, I'm assuming it is permanently flashed at this point, so let's get... I'm gonna try back into the box. Do I have any repel? I mean, I don't really want to use repels because I do want to keep leveling up. Like, there's gotta be something I'm missing, right? I don't know what I'm missing, but I feel like there's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, I could play PvP, but all the sweats and streamers are in there, and I would have to... Yeah, that's fair. I know, like, it's like when it, especially for me, like if it ever came like me eventually playing Tarkov, I definitely don't think I could enjoy PvP. I don't have that like level of competitiveness in my body anymore. It's just not there. Good thing is I never have to wipe PvE again after this. Okay, well that's good. Just feels kind of weird that you have to do it that way to begin with. Alright, Luigi 61. So, we have to assume it's through here, and that I just somehow missed something. I don't know what I would have missed, but I missed something. clearly nothing there. There's nothing up here but that item. Oh wait, did I not go down the waterfall bit here? Is that what happened? I came here. Oh, maybe that's it. That might be it. Yeah, because then I fought you when... Okay, so I never went down the waterfall. Maybe that's where I need to go. Maybe this way was just bait. PvE is basically for all guys that not play 10 hours. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that, a ladder. Where does this go, though? This goes to a different ladder. Okay, so where's that first ladder go to? Also, can I quit running into Golbat? I would actually like to, try and fight something. Okay, so I don't think I like any of these options. Oh yeah, everybody else is at level cap except for Goro and Goro and Luigi. All right, let's do this double battle here, and we can kind of figure out which way we need to go from here. We just need to remember that there's one more ladder that we need to go to if this happens to be the correct way to go. All right, Sky Uppercut you, and then Flamethrower you. Yeah, that worked out better. All right. Sky Uppercut you, Flamethrower you. Absol, Sky Uppercut you, and then, you know what, Revenge you. Alright, easy. Alright, where does down take me? So now you're on my main screen while the Rainbow Six stream is on my second monitor. Nice. Gotta love some good Twitch drops, right? By the way, SmackDown last night. So, because we don't have cable, I haven't watched a SmackDown in roughly a year now. Last time I was able to watch SmackDown, I was back up north for my father's funeral. And I was staying with my mom, and I actually got to watch the SmackDown, which was actually kind of nice. Watch on Netflix with VPN. I really need to look into a VPN. That's one thing that I definitely need to do. I just need to look into a VPN. That's all there is to it. Oh. Okay, so all right, the illusion of choice, chat. We have found the illusion of choice. Because this is literally where we would have ended up anyways. All right, cross chop. Cross chop again. And we hit revenge. Get yourself Uberban, your band VPN. It's free, and I use. It's like before I switch to Nord. Yeah, I definitely need something free at the moment because there's definitely no way that we're affording the extra cost of a VPN at this exact moment. Even though I'm sure like NordVPN isn't like a crazy overall cost, we just can't have any extra money coming out at all. Now you're just being rude. But yeah, I know I've seen clips. Let's see. Matt Ryder, or not Matt Ryder. Zack Ryder coming back. I was mixing Matt Cardona, his actual name, and then his, I guess, WWE persona, if you will. Seeing him come out was kind of hilarious. But as soon as I saw him coming out to face off against LA Knight, I was like, okay, well, LA Knight's getting the win. Miz losing to Jay, like, on one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I would have rather seen Miz go through. the tournament. Like, even if it's like him losing immediately in the second round, whatever, no big deal. But I don't really think we need Jey Uso there. Let's see. I saw the whole thing of Charlotte Flair being like, I don't want to do War Games because I don't trust Rhea Ripley. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, whatevs. LA Knight had his match with Matt Cardona, which to piss me off, I was sitting there saying, Joe Hendry, Randy Orton, give me something to... I mean, I feel like Matt Cardone is a bit more out there than Joe Hendry, because I honestly assumed it was Joe Hendry, because I was seeing the reports that Joe Hendry finally signed with the WWE. Like, I legitimately think like Joe Hendry is going to be one of the mystery contestants, and so I'm guessing it's probably going to be against Solo, because clearly they like if you put Joe Hendry in against LA Knight, LA Knight's not going through. You're putting Joe Hendry over. He signed with NXT though. Oh, well, that seems silly. I mean, I get it, but that seems silly. Let's see. Cross chop you. Stun spore you. Synchronize. Damn. Okay, good. Alright, so here we're gonna swap. We're gonna pull out the kit for you. And the goggles for you. But either way, they still have that chance of putting Joe Hendry in the tournament, because obviously I know a lot of people were expecting also like Obafemi to finally come in. Need to heal up the Kip, because otherwise I will not remember to. Man, we haven't seen a poison happen in a hot minute. Alright, I don't think we need to really worry about anything coming up, but just in case, it's Super Potion. Borrow back up to at least mostly full. Same with Vaquer. She signed with NXT because she wanted to get more used to WWE style. That's fair. But TNA is not that different. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't feel like TNA is all that different, which I also was mildly surprised to know, like, because I didn't hear of Stephanie Vaquer until, like, she showed up, like, for the first time in WWE, because I don't, like, pay attention to NXT or anything like that. Again, no cable or anything like that. But, finding out that she was in AEW, I was like, oh, okay, so she's like actually been around, so it makes a little bit more sense for her to have essentially go NXT, get called up, and then like just like, oh hey, here's the women's title. Like she's been around. But like I definitely feel like Joe Hendry should be the same way. Like the fact that he's not going straight into WWE, like the main roster and going into NXT feels kind of weird, especially because he's already been working like TNA, which is pretty much on level with NXT anyways. So, but I don't know. Like, plus he's already had a WrestleMania match with Randy Orton. Like, again, it wasn't like a crazy big thing, but he, he's there. Kind of watch NXT sometimes. Again, if I had a more available time and the actual ability to watch NXT, like as it was, premiering, I'd probably be watching it. No doubt. Same with TNA. I remember when I first heard of TNA back when they had the fucking Octagon, and I was watching it on Spike. Like that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed TNA. I wish I would have stuck more with it, to be honest. But I definitely want to go back and like start watching like if I could start watching like TNA like episodes as it came out, I would be more than happy to watch some TNA. Is there anything in here that I actually want to sell? I don't think so. Oh, we actually got pearls and whatnot. All right. Oh, we were selling. Okay. So let's see, sell the pearls. We want the shards, sell the big pearls, sell the star piece, sell the stardust. Alright. From here, we have a bunch of hypers for 200 heals. I think we just go straight into buying as many full restores as we realistically can, which is 63, which is more than we would realistically need. Let's go like 40 out the rip. How many? And let's buy like 26 full heals just in case we only want to do like regular heals. From there, again, hyper potions are probably going to carry us anyways, so let's buy like 14 more. And then we got like 37,000 for buying more ultra balls and things like that, even though I know I want to get Goro up to at least 62 before we dive into the shenanigans. Other than that, what's everybody holding? Stop. Item give. I think I saw that we had a dragon's claw or something. That's quick claw. Okay, we don't actually have anything with dragon. Alright, so is my soft sand in here? Soft sand. Okay, soft sand for goggles, so he can be the earthquake man. Alright, I'm going to assume that the mystic water boosts water better than sea incense. Do I have anything? Got back into Pokemon. I'm so sorry for your loss. As much as I enjoyed Pokemon Go when it first came out, it's definitely lost its luster and it's like general just being interesting to me over time. Alright, let's see. King's Rock. Let's give King's Rock to... Let's give it to Ball's Life so we can try and flinch. And then I guess we'll give the... where are you at? Quick Claw. Let's give it to Goro, even though I think Goro should be fairly fast. Alright, I think we're set. With Mod Tool, but it's so fun to walk in New York and while being it up. That would be nice. Like doing something like that does sound interesting, but nah. I think Pokemon Go has ran its course for me. It also probably doesn't help that I don't have any Pokestops like directly nearby with where I live currently. Whereas like at one point it's like we had a lot of like back before we moved into the house, the apartment we lived in, there was literally a Pokemon gym that was like literally like right on the corner of like the area we were in, and I could literally hit it from the from our bedroom. So that was like really just like useful. And at the time I also like did a lot of like working in like I had to like actually go into work and all that. So actually you know what, just to speed things up, let's bump it up to 400 speed so I can just kind of get into fights and go. But walking New York is crazy. Yeah, I would imagine there's like just so many like Pokestops. Oh yeah, no, like just looking at that pic you just sent me, like that's overwhelming amount of like, hey, there's stuff going on here. Actually, I wonder if there's that's probably like going a little bit too close to comfort. Oh, too far. Oh. That's not even Times Square or Madison Square Garden. Jesus. But yeah, no, that's just insane to see. Like, I'm sure, like for the people who like live in like highly populated areas like that, like Pokemon Go is like just an absolutely like still really fun game to play. But unfortunately for me and where I'm at, it's just it don't hit the same anymore. Which is, you know, it makes me sad to say, but okay. So apparently Rock Smash not enough. Interesting. I also got back into Pokemon Unite again. So I definitely have like a love-hate relationship with Pokemon Unite. I really enjoy playing it with Kit, but like I can only play so much of it. That's the big thing, is only being able to play like only so much of Pokemon Unite. Like playing anything more than like maybe like a weekend's worth of Pokemon Unite is just it's too much. Okay, we're at 62 overall. Alright, here's my plan. I want to go through this as legit as possible. If we lose people, we lose people, whatever, no big deal. But I will 100% save in front of this area, where if we don't make it completely through the Pokemon League, then I will say, you know what? We gave it our college try. Let's get this done so we can at least wrap up achievements. So we will save here. I played Unite back when it released and kept playing for the first 5 or 6 Pokemon releases, but gosh, it's too much now. So that one of my main things is I don't know any of like the matchups whatsoever. Like I don't know, like, oh, it's like you see this Pokemon here. It's like if you see this Pokemon, if you're like one of these Pokemon, you're gonna have a bad time. If you're one of these Pokemon, you're gonna have a good time. And if you're any of these other Pokemon, it's just gonna be what it is. Type of deal. Like I know none of that. I know what Pokemon I enjoy playing, and that's it. That's my base knowledge of Pokemon Unite. League of Legends, I don't even want to touch League of Legends. Like I've tried on several occasions to kind of learn League of Legends. There's just too much. There's just way too much. It's far too complicated, in my opinion. And unless you're gonna literally dedicate like a lot of time to League of Legends, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just playing Gengar and destroying it. Yeah, Gengar can be really nuts. I'll get a Gengar tattoo next year as well. Nice. Same with Darkrai. Honestly, solid choices. I prefer Haunter when it comes to the Gengar line, but overall, solid choice. Alright, I'm going to save one more time because just in case. I also don't know, again, I don't remember any of the actual gym Elite Four here, so we're just gonna... So I'm just, I'm gonna figure it out as we go. Actually, you know what, just so we don't have to sit through all that again. Third save! Yeah, Gengar's lore and design, yeah, it's solid, and it's been, yeah, having the Mega Evolution definitely helps out a lot too. You're a Dark type trainer, which actually really works out for who I have out. So let's do this. Only way I could probably make Machamp better here is teaching him Earthquake, but I'm not too worried about it. Intimidate to raise my attack. Shift Tree about to come out. Alright, I'm going to swap only because I don't feel like dealing with Swagger. Yes, Machamp is an evolution trade, but what a lot of ROM hacks do nowadays is they put in a link cable item that just essentially acts as your trade option. So you don't actually have to physically trade, but you're not like left out of the option. Crawdon about to come out. All right. Oh, Absol came out. That was his ace, wasn't it? I was paying attention. Sharpedo, yeah. Okay. Huh. All right. Cacturn about to come out. We send out the Kurama. Okay, that was a little close for the Luigi. A little close. But yeah, both the Recharged Emerald and Recharged Yellow both have these as options. Though in Recharged Emerald, I feel like you get it a lot sooner than you do in Recharged Yellow. But I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. Let's see, take us forward next room. Okay, so in Hyper Potion. All right. With that being said, I think I'll save in front of each of the Elite Fours now. I think you're a Ghost type, right? So Goggles is going to be our best bet with Crunch. But yeah, obviously these two have it. I'm trying to think, was there any other ROM hacks I played that specifically added it in that... No, I don't think so, but I also think a lot of ROM hacks, if they don't add in like the link cable cord, which if you see, I hotbarred it on my registered items, they switch a lot of the trade evolutions to either A, be stones specifically, or they specifically go level. I don't know if I saved. Doesn't matter. Mischievous comes out. We hit Crunch. Crunch is not enough. I hit Earthquake. It has Levitate. I'm sad. I hit Crunch again. I Crunch one more time. I don't know what was about to come out, so I'm going to leave it as is. Gengar comes out. I am going to be smart and hyper just to be safe. Ice Punch. Okay then. Do I actually have... I guess we send out the Kip now. And then from here we hit... Wow, you're... Oh, okay. We instantly unfroze. That's cool. Alright, so watch out for Gengar. It has Ice Punch. Got it. Banette's about to come out. Again, don't really care. Alright, I'm going to heal this off. Because I don't think it's going to switch to actual special moves. Yeah, it's just going to keep hitting the physical... Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal. I don't know what it's about. Again, Sableye comes out. I don't think... Special attack and special defense popping off. Alright, again, I'm going to heal up here. Because Calm Mind really means nothing to me, to be honest. Calm Mind again. Oh, it's raising special attack. I'm going to hit Earthquake. Haunter's about to come out? Alright, Haunter feels a little weird. I'm going to send out Ball's Life. Alright, hitting Toxics, whatever. Dusclops, I'm not too worried about. Alright. Alright. With that being said... Full restore, please. Alright, as much of a... Actually, no, it's not gonna work. Alright. Alright. We swap? Alright, you know what? We're here. Screw it. Just use the max potion. Even though 100% not necessary, could have just hypered. Still sleep. We earthquake because you only raised your special defense. There we go, finally. Alright. Minorly annoying, but it's fine. Alright, I guess we won't save from here on out, just so if we need to reset, we'll reset. But first things first, let's get full restores up top so we don't have to keep looking for it. Ethers, elixirs, max ethers, and I think I have a max elixir down here. Yeah. And then, alright, PP max. Do we have anything that we want to PP max? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Earthquake. Let's just immediately do that. We got ice? I honestly can't tell. We'll send out Goro first just to make things easy, but I'm assuming based on this, she's an ice type? Yep, ice. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know, yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna use short. I don't know, Gen 3 nearly as well as I do, like, Gen 1 and Gen 2. Fake out's fine, because I don't really care. Jesus. Alright, is... full restore is probably a little bit too much, yeah. I was gonna say, Viper, please. I don't think she'll have enough psychic damage for her to... Yeah. Dugong about to come out. We send out the ball. Ball is fast. Gen 3 is my second home. After, I mean, that's valid. That's just all sorts of valid. All right, Goro comes out. Like, don't get me wrong. I actually should have just went for cross shop. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now we use a full restore. Like, definitely at some point, I would love to go back through and just full-on enjoy. Did Hail end, or did that really miss... Blizzard really miss in Hail? Because I thought if it was hailing, Blizzard has 100 accuracy. Cloister comes out, I'm not worried about that. That being said, I'm absolutely cross-shopping here. Ugh. What a bad time to fucking miss cross-shop. Alright. Haha! You fell into my revenge. I got Shadow Banned and Pokemon go for 2 hours. Yeah, that'll happen. Walreign's about to come out. I think we send out Ball as Life. We take turn 1 to heal. Turn... Haha, you missed your Blizzard. Get wrecked. Eat Thunderbolt. That is pretty rough, honestly. But you only have so many blizzards, and unless you crit, I win. Oh shit, I'm out of thunderbolts. Fuck. Alright. Using full restore there. Honestly, I should have PP'd up there. Yeah, unfortunately, Walreign's incredibly slow. You hitting Curse is not going to help you. Alright, Alright, Hyper. Let's see. Hyper you. Hyper you. Full restore you. Just teleported from New York to Tokyo so I can finally evolve my Pokemon. That makes sense. Like, I can see why they were like, you know what, we should probably ban this son of a bitch. But yeah, that'll do it. Alright. Real quick, let's see. How are we looking on PP overall? I got 4 Revenges. Okay, so you could probably use that on Revenge. You're dead, so it doesn't matter. You're set. You need Thunderbolts brought back. And you're actually pretty okay. So I need that. Okay. Bag. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's Ether you in Revenge. We can max Ether Thunderbolt. That'll work. You just get Shadow Banned for a few hours. Should not do it too much. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you do it too much, they're absolutely gonna like full on get your ass. Dragons. I remember this, man. Alright. And I don't have a Never Melt Ice, do I? I was gonna say, I don't think I ever got anything that cool. Yeah, okay. Alright, this should be interesting. Alright, Altaria, Ice Beam. Not dead, genuinely surprised. Now it's dead. Dragon Air comes out. No. Ice Beam. I hit Surf. Kingdra comes out. Our one option for dragon moves is gone. Website's still down? Jesus. You know what? As dumb as it is, I'm gonna send out Luigi. Sky Uppercut. Dragon Dance is in fact scary. Alright, Stun Spore. Stun Spore. Fuck. Alright, that's helpful. Alright. From here, Ice Beam's clearly not that big of a deal. I'm gonna send out Ball. Yeah, I was gonna say forward restore coming in. I'm glad it stopped raining because otherwise we would have been fucked there. Hyper does in fact heal us up all the way. Honestly, I should also go and Hyper Luigi. Ooh. Alright. We might just have to accept that Ball's life is gone. Oh my god. Okay, huge, actually. Actually huge. So, depending on rolls and if he ever fucking misses. Okay, yeah. Huge. Flygon comes out. The Kip comes out. We hit Ice Beam. Earthquake, dangerous, but not enough for me to worry about it. Salamence comes out. Alright. Realistically, I need to heal here. There's no, like, 59 health, not enough. Just not going to be enough. We take the Dragon Claw, that's fine. We hit Ice Beam, we take another Dragon Claw, it doesn't crit, we kill. Does 4 times damage. Dragonite, same general deal. It's even smaller. I could probably just one-shot it. That being the case, I'm gonna play cautious. I think playing cautious here is the smart choice. Ice Beam comes in, nothing. I do my own Ice Beam. It's tightening its focus. Nobody cares. Again, no surprise. It survived on 1. Doesn't matter though. Ice Beam, go burr. Obviously, to no one's surprise, Kingdra was his most difficult Pokemon to deal with. Alright, so just like in Recharged Yellow, we're making it through with 4 Pokemon left over, which, whatever, not a big deal. Alright, let's just top everybody off. We're going to use Hyper Potions because I can't be bothered to think about it. I don't think anybody really needs... Let's see. 4 Ice Beams. If I need to use Ice Beam more than 4 times, I feel like we're in trouble. We haven't used Luigi much at all in this. We already topped you off, and honestly, if I need to use Cross Shot more than twice, I'm in trouble. You're all set, and you're dead. Can you get a quick hit? Yeah. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go in as is. That being said, Shift F1. I'll make a quick save here just in case. But everyone give me a few moments. I will be right back. Definitely need to try and either move the router and modem closer or what? Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Oh. Okay, Raigo. Thank you for showing up. Ultra Ball. What? No. No way. Holy crap. What are the odds? What are the first time we encounter Raikou after catching Entei? What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Let's go. Let's go. I don't have time, Erwin. I'm overthrowing crime lords. That's straightforward. It's simple. My mom. I burnt my mom. I know I burnt my mom again. Hot cross buns. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's fine. I was too busy looking at chat anyways. I wasn't expecting when I got launched it would be like, oh yeah, by the way, the platform you landed on is gonna kill you. Single player. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that they did this whole kind of like review. First. The Wiggler can't be wiggled by anyone but themselves. There it is. There's the gold. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, easy 50 points. Easy 50 points.
All right. Step 1 to Lord's Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step 2.
No,
you eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step 3. And step 4. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step 4. profit.
I don't hustle for Taco Bell, baby.
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
I heard zipline. They're probably coming up.
Yep. Other one's up.
Got 'em.
Good job, dude. Yeah.
Okay. So it's time for what, Steven? Yeah, I think we got an okay team for Steven. Oh, Wallace, that's right. Forgot that Steven's now a whole separate thing in this. Also, we haven't been getting... Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't have achievements specifically for the individual... Okay, yeah, I remember now. Alright, Earthquake. Earthquake did nothing. Oh. Alright, give me... I was gonna say, give me a big hit. Oh, thank God. Milotic. Milo Turk. Oh God. Alright, we're just gonna have to send it. Of course, you get the back-to-back. Okay. Alright, so our team... Again, our team would have been fine if it wasn't for... Wow, and a crit there. That's insane. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Yeah. This is just straight up GG's. Burning itself in confusion's huge. Oh. I wanted to use... And back to back, okay. Alright, is there a way that we can do this? Because I genuinely forgot that Wallace was a thing. I don't think there is, like, I think Waylord's too much of a wall for me to realistically do this without having Electrode. If I'm being realistic. Alright, so... Alright, we'll play this... Oh, cool. I did save right before her. Alright, your ghost types... Yeah, we just need to avoid using, Alright, we swap Gengar. Yeah, this would be great to have Psychic somewhere, but we don't have it. The net comes out. Dusclops is about to come out. You also have Ice Punch. That's fun for me. Okay. I should probably make the new. All right, so not save state. Bring it back. All right. So with what we have, goggles is the right choice out front. All right, so we'll quick save there. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Gengar comes out. We send out the kip. We surf. Surf again. Stevenet. Surf. Surf again. Sableye comes out. I think we just keep it as is, but we hyper, heal. This is where we hit Earthquake. I don't care about Haunter, Bag. Alright, we never moved up the full restores. Dusclops is about to come out. Hyper Potion you. Nice. I kind of just said screw it, let's just send let's send rollout and see how it works, and it worked out really well. Right, you were ice types. Right. New quick save. Billswine comes out. Dugong comes out. We send out the ball. Lily comes out. Jinx comes out. Cloyster gets ready to come out. I wasn't paying attention. Walrein comes out. Easy. Alright, that takes care of all that. How's everybody looking on PP? That's fine. You're okay. You're actually a lot better off. You're fine. You're about halfway. Good enough. Alright. And then dragons were up next. Which I don't think he starts off with a quad week. No, wait, he starts off with Altaria. Bag. And I don't have anything to boost that up. Okay, so they always seem to start off with Altaria. Dragonair comes out. Kingdra comes out. Ice Beam, huh? Okay. Frozen Solid's actually insane. Dragonair comes out. Kingdra still thinking about coming out. I think one of our best bets is just trying to just send it. Okay, not who I wanted to be out, but whatever. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I definitely did not click A enough times to send to keep what's his face, the Machamp out specifically against Salamence, because I would have never actually done that. Flygon comes out. We send out the Kip. Ice Beam. We don't care about your deal. Okay, I can actually use the Hyper and still get full value. Ice Beam again. Bag. Hyper. Ice Beam means nothing. And then I Ice Beam you back twice. And boom. Alright, cool. So, knowing everything that is coming our way, we are set. Alright, let's take a look at our PP. What are we looking at? Honestly, solid, solid, solid. Honestly, I'm going to say everything is good enough at this exact point. I'm going to F1 there, just in case. I'm trying to remember, what did you start? You start off with a Wailord. Alright, let me actually slow this down specifically. Thunderbolt. That raises your speed, so I'll hit Shockwave in hopes that, I was going to say that you won't actually... Alright, now you're just making it harder. Alright, let's switch in Luigi. God damn it. Alright. Really went right back to sleep. Alright. Can I get a solid crit in here? Nope. Alright. Alright, let's try Goro. Maybe we just get something who can hit harder. Spout's mildly dangerous, but not crazy. Alright, don't miss. Thank you. Alright. Mantine comes out. We send out the ball. Wow. 4 times damage, not dead. Kinda nuts. Gyarados comes out. Intimidate comes, but I'm also willing to bet that Gyarados is not gonna be able to kill. EQ, huh? Alright, well. Ah, wow. Survived on 1. What a rude son of a bitch. Of course you use full restore, you bum. Quit using full restore. And hyper beam. Alright. Run it back. Sure. Let's see. Did we want to start with Ball is Life? No. I think our best bet is literally start with Goro and see if we can't just hit a couple of nasty. Right. We'll go ahead and speed up just to get through Wailord a little bit quicker. Wait, how? Did it really go through? Seriously, guys, come on. I don't appreciate you randomly switching into Mantine. Yeah, using... Yeah, okay, dealing with that Gyarados is insane. Okay, alright, this is probably our best setup right now, is 3 cross chops into switching. So that's instantly good. Thunderbolt. You don't die, but that's whatever. Follow up with another Thunderbolt. You're about to send out Gyarados, which is okay with me. I'm gonna send out old Goggles. I'm gonna hit Crunches to try and drop your speed. Alright, that many Hyper Beams just kills, which is unfortunate, but I could work with this. Because now I dropped your special defense so much that that's going to be just a one-shot. Yeah. Ooh, alright, so here I bring out the Kip. I hit Earthquake. You having Giga Drain sucks for me, but me having Earthquake sucks more for you. Ludicolo comes out. I don't have any flying. Ooh, I guess I'll throw out Luigi, I guess? I don't know. Go for the stun. Hit Sky Uppercuts. Of course you have full sword, you bum. Let me guess, throw. Yeah, you're just gonna throw Ice Punch again, which not great for me. Alright, send out Goro. At least we'll have something to handle the Ice Punches, theoretically. Alright, I will follow suit and heal up Goro. Honestly, what I should do is I should probably just take the time to full heal up everybody, but screw it. Good, because I was gonna say. Alright. This is where things are gonna get a little hairy, because this is the last one. Stun Spore is huge. Of course. Alright, I'm gonna send out Kurama as a sacrificial lamb, because let's be real, that's just how it's gonna have to be. Alright. We make sure ball is good. It hits Hydro Pump, it's instantly gonna kill. It's raining, it is what it is. We send out the ball. We are even par. We hit Thunderbolt. We're faster, which is good. That did barely anything. Wow. Alright, we hit Revenge. I really wish we had Cross Chop right now. Oh, huge. Okay. So that's what you're going up against. If you have a slightly more balanced team than I do, you're probably looking pretty good. If you take the time to like try and bump up anyone's stats more specifically, so that way they're a little bit better off, then you're good. Because things like the Gyarados and the Mantine surviving 4 times weak Thunderbolts is nuts to me. Alright, so that's those achievements done. Yep, it's already over, man. Yeah. Got here a little late. Yeah, Petalburg, yep. Caught 153. You've seen 153, and you've caught 56. Yeah, mostly because there's been no point to catching anything at this moment. Are you using any rods? There are many Pokemon in the sea. Not the, yep, new champion. Yep. Alright, so after this, I think there are no more technical, like, Nuzlocke's technically done, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. And now it's going to be filling out the Pokedex, doing XYZ and whatnot. So, if you've been following along at all, gyms 6 and 7 are going to be the major run enders, in my opinion. Trying to get through those are going to be rough. The Elite Four themselves aren't crazy difficult, but it really depends on like what team obviously you have available to you when you're going through your Nuzlocke. Like, if I could have had someone on the team that like would have been a reasonable psychic type user, that probably would have been good. But overall, I think the team was pretty solid. We definitely had some like pitfalls that we had to like kind of work through, but you know, making things work overall was like the goal, right? But all right, so while we let that play out, let me double check to see where we're at achievement wise, what I need to possibly look out for, lock into. All right, we're at 73 out of 122, which obviously not bad. All right, so scrolling through everything that we... All right, let's see. We need to get the Good Rod in Route 118. We need to catch a Phoebus. We need to bring the meteorite back to Professor Cosmo in Fulbertown, which that's probably one thing that I'm missing to do. Obtain the Lucky Egg in Safari Zone, which I'm assuming that'll open up a little bit. Starter Egg at Professor Birch's lab. Which makes me wonder, like, am I going to get 2 eggs for the other 2? Or are there other ways for me to... either way, we'll figure it out. Obtain Amulet Coin from Mom. I'm assuming that's probably going to be after credits and whatnot. Obtain the other fossil in the Desert Underpass, which I'm assuming that's other. Obtain the Battlefront... Arrive at the Battle Frontier, which, again, that'll be coming up. Use a Nature Mint to change a Pokemon's nature for the first time. I don't think we've gotten a Nature Mint, but I'm assuming like once we find one, I'll be more than willing to do it. Have a Pokemon's individual values be hyper trained with a bottle cap for the first time. Again, I'm assuming that's going to be after all this. Sudowoodo in the Battle Frontier after all this. Buy a rare... How did I not get this? I don't know where, but it was like... Third vending machine on the top level code unlocks after 8th gym. Ah, okay. So I just need to go back. Alright. I'm glad I looked that up because otherwise I wouldn't have thought about that. Oh yeah, we need to do all the puzzle houses and then... Legendaries, 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 legendaries. Defeat Steven, but there's no level capper or anything like that that's attached to it. Defeats, defend your title against as champion, which I don't know how that works, but that's definitely recharge emerald stuff. Complete all 4 trades. I think I only ran into 2. Hatch 10 eggs. We'll eventually get around to doing that. Use any kind of lore. I'm surprised I didn't. I mean, I'm not surprised I didn't do that, but yeah. Bring the scanner back to Captain Stern, which we need to go through. Deoxys, Jirachi, Ho-Oh, Lugia. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta talk. I'm probably gotta talk to somebody about the power items. Then all the master rank contests. Recharge test of abilities, which are getting silver and gold spirit symbols against people that I don't know. And then obtain all 246 Pokemon possible without trading, which, you know, that'll be a whole thing, which I'll probably do more generally off stream, but we can at least start working through a good chunk of this. Let's see. I'll refer back to the one thing over and over again. Oh, I clicked out of the game, that's why. Hey, it's Rosnell. It's been a while since I saw you, but look, you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get, but your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came to you from someone named Mr. Brainy. SS ticket. Okay. A ticket for a ferry. If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Lily Cove. Okay, cool. Are you gonna give me the... I better get back to Petalburg Gym. Thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. That dad of yours come home for the first time and talk to me up. We're not done talking? Is that breaking news story? I don't know, is it? Bringing you emergency news flash in various Hoenn locals. There have been reports of colored Pokemon in flight. The identities of this Pokemon is currently unknown. Okay. Did you catch that? What color did the announcer say the Pokemon was? Oh, I'm gonna assume I need to pick one or the other. I guess I'll say red. Isn't that something? Alright, so... Alright, let's leave. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say come back, but... Well, Rosnell, that was a good workout there. I knew there was something special about you when I first saw you, but I never expected this. Oh yes, you still have the Pokedex I gave you. There's something in the lab I would like to show you. Are you gonna show me some eggs? Now, Rosnell may have you to study the Pokemon. Thanks to new facts that come into light, it appears that in the Hoenn region there are also Pokemon from other regions. It goes to show how rich and varied the natural environment of Hoenn happens to be. That's why I think it necessary for me to upgrade your Pokedex to the National mode. Okay, cool. It's so cool that even Pokemon, my Pokedex is getting updated. Yep. It's because you went out and caught so many Pokemon. I didn't catch that many. Okay, all done. Rosnell Pokedex upgraded to National mode. Woo, 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 woo. But listen, you've become the champion, but your Pokemon journey isn't over. There's no end to the road that is Pokemon. Somewhere there is a grassy patch that's waiting for you. Okay. But listen up. Okay. Okay, I would have imagined they would have given me the... Okay. Hi, Scott, it's me. I'm aboard the SS Tidal now. It feels great to be at sea. By the way, there's a place that I'd like to invite you to visit. If you're aboard a ferry, either Slateport or Lily Cove, find it. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, can we talk to Mom about the amulet coin? Pokenav, Dev, side question. Okay, let me... If you couldn't tell, I haven't come back a lot. Dad gave you that badge. Amulet coin! Okay, cool. So apparently... Alright, cool. So you gotta come back and talk to her. Alright, can I get an egg? Short break field work. Okay, that's fair. Alright, you. Russell, are you curious about how long you're... Yep. Yep. Rods, nationwide basis. Okay, so nothing about an egg. Wait. Hello, Russell. Do you need something? Shining Charm, Eon ticket, Mystic ticket, Aurora ticket, Make a Wish, more starters. So would you like to get more initials? What egg would you like? Oh. One? Another Hoenn, but you already had one. Okay, well, if that's what you want. Oh, okay. Studying. Oh crap! How? Well, there's only what 246. So okay, wait. So just okay, hold on. First things first. Let me fly back to here. Let me get the power items. Because I'm assuming I need to talk to one of you two, right? Alright, power items, cool, done, over, just like in Recharged Yellow. So that's done. Let's see, really quick. Let's see. Obtain a starter egg from... Okay, so that's probably just how I have to get the rest of them. I got that. Not worried about that. Let's see. It was return the meteorite. Back in Falber Town. Where in the crap is Falber Town? Is it up here? Is it in one of here? It's probably you, right? Sam. Yep, that item could be, yep. For this TM, sure. Are you getting me like ancient power or something? Or cosmic power? Leave it. Alright, what is 27? Return. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. It was Route 118 for... not you. Alright, so 118 for the good rod. Alright, did you make it any further? You did. It's not safe this way. I'm digging. You see when it collapsed, giant cavern underneath, but now... Desert underpass. Okay, so... Alright, that's... Okay, that's good to know, because I was never gonna theoretically go there. Alright, let's get the good rod from 118. That'll be probably one of the easier things that we can quickly do. Oh, other than that, I guess let's grab the egg. Alright, so with where we're at... Oh my god, I completely forgot about talking to her. Alright, first things first, let's come here. Alright, we're gonna get rid of somebody. Let's get rid of Goro. No offense to Goro, but not like we need another fighting type on the team specifically. I don't think Kurama has anything specifically out useful for us to get to hatch our Pokemon any sooner, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, where is Route 118? Okay, it's literally like right here. Okay, so I just apparently I think I need to talk to one of the fishermen that I beat like one more time. I'm guessing that's what. Okay, so not you, so it must be... Was it you? I must not have never talked to that man. Oops. Maybe it's because I was trying to avoid battles at the time because I was at level cap. That might have been it. Alright, what else are we looking at? I should probably go back and get the fossil from the underpass while I'm thinking about it. And then checking out the lucky egg in the safari zone is probably the next best bet. Because I don't think the full safari zone was open to us. Ah, crap. Alright. Somebody remind me to go back to the one town so I can switch my bikes, because I think I might have needed the one bike. I should also probably just buy a shitload of Ultra Balls thinking about it. Nothing hiding down there. Alright, anything that comes up, we catch it. Hey look, a Ditto. Let's catch it. Oh, right, because... I was like, why can't I Will-O-Wisp it? It's because it turned into me, that's why. And you can't burn a fire type. I don't want to have to... Alright, I will... Just stay in the ball. Thank you. Alright. Caught ourselves a Ditto. Is there an item up there? Just out of curiosity. 800 for a level 40 Ditto? Nah. There will definitely be some things I'll specifically leave off of, like, streaming. Like, obviously, taking the time to catch everything, train things up, that's going to be mostly off-stream stuff. I'll definitely be doing a stream of this next week, where we will realistically go through and do all of the contests, do any of the rematches, do any of like the Battle Frontier stuff. Alright. Alright, let me just turn this up real quick. Okay, so pretty much just keep going to the right, got it. Alright. Is there anything hiding actually up? No. Okay, so it's literally just keep heading to the right. Alright, so that takes care of that. Let's go switch our bikes, and then we can go back to the one place. The Safari Zone. Let's heal up real quick. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that... I mean, I guess we can see if we can finally go after all the legendaries. I don't know how the whole Latios thing is going to work, because it sounds like I'll just randomly run into them at one point. Which, you know, that's, you know, going to be a whole thing. But as soon as I run into it the first time, I'm literally just going to throw a Master Ball at it. I don't remember the exact deal with the... with the Reggies. Like, I know where they're at. Or at least I think I remember where they're at. Yeah, because this area wasn't open before. Oh, right. This is probably the whole, like, opening up National Dex shenanigans. Alright, so there's an item up there. I don't know if that's the lucky egg, but... Alright, I'm gonna just assume that's the lucky egg and that I need to get up there to find it. Other than that, I think the picture from the one thing... Nugget. Okay, so... I think I just need the acro bike, so maybe we go back. Alright, anything new? A-Palm. A-Palm's new. Ball. 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 Cool. So, yeah, there'll definitely be a lot of Safari Zone running around. I will say, I wish this wasn't like a 500 step situation. Alright, draft rig. Yeah, because I think I specifically needed the acro leg. Lucky egg. Okay, so you just need the acro bike to come in here to get that. Alright, so that takes care of that achievement. Alright, let's see. What's next? What else are we looking for? We got the amulet coin, we got the egg, lucky egg. Finding Phoebus is its own thing. I'll generally find it on my own. Nature Mint and Bottle Cap, I'm assuming that's gonna be later. Sudowoodo's Battle Frontier specifically. Oh yeah, we need to go to the Lily Cove department. Ooh, and the Trick Room. Okay. So that'll be the next set of things. All right, so let's go get some rare TMs. See if we like any of them. Then from there we can do the Trick House stuff. Yeah. Excuse me. But all right, we're making some good progress. Hopefully, I'm hoping one day here soon. Ooh, yeah. All right. Picking up Earthquake's huge. What else did you have? Toxic's really good. Psychic's really good. Yeah, all these are just really good moves. All right, cool. So we got that achievement. All right, let's head back down. Then we can go back to Slateport. Go up and deal with all of the things with that guy. But yeah, so probably not this weekend, because if I'm being realistic, odds are I'm not going to have the time to actually devote to grinding any of this out, because one, gotta get the house together for an open house. Two, alright, I didn't actually see anything gleam. Okay, cool. I got lucky. I don't think I've ever taken the time to finish all 8 of these, because they just end up being so forgettable after a certain point. Not that the, you know, it's like this is like a dumb and boring thing to do. It's just, it's not like, especially with where it's at. Like if it was in, I guess, in a more central place where you had to like pass by it a lot more often, probably would have been more interesting. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really worried about fighting everyone, but I mean, a little bit of money is not gonna be bad. Plus, it's not like these fights are gonna take long. Actually, thinking about it, like, even your dad's gym, the 5th gym, is actually pretty rough too. Great, it's like you get one, if you have one solid fighting type on your team, that makes it the whole way you're set. Smoke ball, which we don't care about. Like I'll give Pokemon this. Like this is a very interesting idea to be like, hey, let's make using. Okay, once again, I did not see anything gleam. Okay, yeah. But yeah, interesting idea, just not quite. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you'll go to Mechadol 5. Then you can obtain the secret code. Mechadol 1 quiz. One of these Pokemon is not found in Route 110. Which one is it? Do you know how long it's been since I've been to Route 110? Oh. I was gonna say, I don't even know what I was expecting the same question. Alright. Cyclo. Slow. Which of these Pokemon did Team Aqua use in Petalburg Forest? I was gonna say, it's pretty certain it's Poochyena. I'm assuming I have to come down this way. 3, matter of money. Okay, quiz. Which costs more, 3 Harbor Mails or 1 Burn Heal? I'm gonna say Burn Heal. Because I think Harbor Mails are just 50 apiece. Beauty Mechadol, quiz 4. In the trainer's school, how many girl students were there? I don't know, 1. Alright, I'm going to do a save state in front of this one. Because I'm not about to have to go through all these again. Achievement Mechadol. The Slateport's Pokemon Fan Club. How many Pokemon were there? 3. Alright, cool. I guessed. Like, again, this quiz probably would have been a little bit better, like, earlier on. Alright, we at least got 1 more to go. Because I honestly don't know what the actual, like, countdown is, but seeing as how we didn't use, like, any actual, things. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool, because, like... Challenge, Chick House, yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's... Oh. I'm an idiot. I don't know. $36 is whatever will we do? To get out. At the scroll. Alright. Magnet. That would have been actually that would have been really nice to have uh for the Elite Four. If I was able to put a magnet on Electrode, we'd be 100% one-shotting. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? It was just you. Cool. Alright, I think this is the last one. Oh. I mean, this is... Alright, so this is the equivalent of, what, Gym 7? Keep that there. Where does this one take me? Where's that one take me? Okay, that one. Okay, that one's like literally just get to that. Got it. Oh. Where does this one take me? Okay, so I could lose just get out of here now, but we got like 15 minutes before I want to end anyway, so let's see where these take us. Oh no! What am I gonna do, chat? These two people want to beat me up. Yeah, I was 100% not letting that Wobbuffet live. Tropic Mail? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think mail is probably like one of the dumber ideas that they came up with for this specific game. Oh, okay. I was hoping for a double battle, but you know, whatever. Alright, just in case we do get into any more battles. Alright, last one? You made it to me? You're sharp. Took me all night. Yep, you are my equal in greatness. Fine, have this reward. PP Max! Smells like it's too much to think you've won. Okay, so now we're equals. Okay, so now this next one is going to be me proving that we're not equals. Got it. Alright, last one. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna actually like battle him? Like, oh. Huh. This is interesting. Speed mail. Alright, last one. Ah, you made it to me! You're sharp. It took me all night polishing floors. Like you're above me in greatness. Possibly. What should I do? My fountain of ideas for tricks has run dry. Perhaps it is time I toured the country on a quest to devise new tricks. I hate to admit defeat, but you've bested me. Still, you must have been reeled in by my charisma for you to visit me again and again. Yes, you must have. But that has nothing to do with my losing. It's like in recognition of the friendship between you, the driven, and the genius that is myself, I demand that you take this keepsake. Actually, there are two, red tent and blue tent. Which do you prefer? Blue. Blue tent was transferred to the PC. I'm leaving on a journey to discover quests or tricks. Wish me luck. Cool. Red? So I got a blue tent in my PC. Is that like a wallpaper? Is that an item? Let's see. Because I legitimately do not know what any of that meant. Move Pokemon? Box. Wallpaper? Okay, no. Scenery, no. So it must be an item, right? The hell's the blue tent? Was it a Pokemon that I just... No, it wasn't a new Pokemon. Alright, I don't understand. I'm assuming it means nothing. Alright, with the last 10 minutes, let's double check to see. Alright, let me go back to my profile. We're up to 82 out of 122 now. Alright, let's see. Catching a Phoebus. That's something offline. Arrive at the Battle Frontier. I'll probably save that for next stream. Nature Mint, Bottle Cap, if I happen to find those and where to use them, but I'm assuming those are Battle Frontier. Sudowoodo, Battle Frontier. Eon Twins, Roaming Eons, like, whatever. Like, I think I'll probably save those specifically for on stream, unless, obviously, I catch the roaming one. Same with the Regis, the Rayquaza, the Kyogre, the Groudon. I feel like getting those on stream will be nice. Defeating Steven, I don't remember what the deal with that is. That might be Battle Frontier stuff. Defend your title as champion. I'm assuming I need to run through the title, the whole thing again. Hatching eggs, I could probably do that offline. No problem. Any kind of lore, simple enough. Bring back the scanner, probably should do that on stream, but if I don't, it's whatever. Catch Deoxys, Jirachi, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. Again, probably should do all of those on stream. All the contests, and then the recharge tests of ability. Those are going to be all... Okay, so a lot of this is going to be on stream, but again, if I can get some stuff done off stream, that'll be nice, but otherwise, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Alright, you know what? I'll probably cut out a little early because there's not much that I need to necessarily do or I can specifically do at this exact point. Well, let me save up here. Maybe I'll do some off-stream stuff tonight. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel and what I want to try and get up to. Because I do need to do some editing still. I don't know. Do I want to pull the rating out? You know what? I think I'll just let y'all disperse to the winds. I don't know where I'd want to end up, and I know I got stuff to do anyway, so I don't know how much I'd be paying attention to other people's streams anyways. So I'll keep it short. I'll keep it sweet. Tomorrow, so long as nothing comes up, I should be doing more Bloodborne, hopefully finishing Bloodborne. Again, I might consider running through one more time just to get all the trophies, but we'll see. Either way, thank you all for joining me. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Have a good one, everybody.